What's your name, sir?
Phillip Scott.
How long you been in the horse business?
Well, I've been here since first time I come to Saratoga was 1976.
1976.
Bicentennial years, the first year I come here. Oh, my favorite horse of all time is a horse called King Swan. He's my favorite of all time.
Right.
But I've been around some nice horses.
Thank you.
You know, some real nice ones.
And why? What made King Swan for you?
Well, we claimed that horse for $70,000 at Aqueduct, and he turned into making $1 million.
Wow.
That's a good horse. And if he was running now, he'd be worth $10 million. Because these horses nowadays could not beat him.
Sheesh.
Wouldn't be able to beat him.
Sheesh.
But that's, you know, it's the way it's horse game. It's
And
the game.
And the name of this podcast is called The Real Players, right? Inside the Backstretch. And
I seen a little bit of the footage you guys been putting on, and it's touching because, you know, you guys have reached out to the guys that's back here the day to day doing all the hard work. You guys reaching out to the people that's what make the game go. The guys that you guys are touching on is the guys that make this thing go.
And that's
sure, the people
man.
that's got money, the owners, the trainers, but the people that's doing the work is what makes this game run. You don't have the people, you got no game. It's just that simple.
And that's what keep you coming back every year though, man?
You know, Saratoga's a special place. You know, it's a place that you want to come to. If you want to do anything with horse racing, you got to come here and see this place because this is where it's at. This is where the best horses will run against each other. If you're good, you're going to show up here. And that's just the way it is. That's the way it is.
Hey Roy, man, you got one good horse question for me, for my viewers? Can you give them one good question?
Well, Roy's a throwback. Roy's been here a long time. You know, he's the guy that's been in the game.
Ask him a good horse question you think our viewers is gonna like.
Well, the best horse I ever groomed, like I just told you, was King Swan. And I trained a horse called Kimmy's Lucky Star that went here up at Saratoga and paid $89 as a trainer. There's 3 things that you can't take away from me in this horse business, as I won a race at Belmont, Saratoga, and Aqueduct. All 3 races as a trainer, as a black man. You can't take it from me. It's in the record books. It's in black and white. You can't take that from me. That goes down in history as a black man training racehorses in New York. It's hard to do, but I've done it. And may someday do it again, but I have done it.
Oh man, I want to say thank you for kind.
It's a pleasure to be on the podcast with all the other guys that you guys interview. It's a pleasure to be along those guys, and I'm glad I got to do this.
Man,
you know, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely, man. Belmont, huh? Maurice and these guys, huh?
Oh yeah, all them Maurice and all those guys are, you know, it's like family. It's you know, being on a racetrack. When you grow up with guys' fathers and you see them guys in the street, they're like family. And Maurice and them guys are all family to me. You know, we've been together for years, playing basketball in the parks of Elmont, on the racetrack, playing in the leagues. It's a family. It's a family.
It's a family.
It's
man.
a family.
And that's and that was the purpose of this podcast, man, because we hear all this behind the scenes talk, man, but when you watch it on TV, they don't even understand this exists. And horsemen tell the best stories in the best environment.
This is, God, what you guys are doing is special. It's special. It's a gift that you guys are giving to the small guys, the guys that count. That's what you guys are doing. That makes a guy's heart felt when you see this stuff, because it's not an everyday thing. You don't see it. This ain't happening at other racetracks around the country. It ain't happening. It's happening at the spa, and you know why? It's history here. It's history. Everybody wants to come here and get a piece of this history, and you guys are getting a piece of it. You guys are getting a piece of what's great about horse racing. And this thing that you guys are doing, it's special. Guys don't realize it's special, because you guys are making everybody in this game feel like something. You know, everybody's got stories to tell about this horse game. And, you know, it's going to be here forever. The story's going to be here forever. When I'm dead and gone, there's going to be another guy come with some stories behind me. And it's not like it used to be, because it used to be majority of the racetrack was white and blacks. Now you got some Spanishes coming in, and it's okay. You know, it's still part of the family, regardless where you come from. Every race creed that comes through that gate, it's a part of family. They join the family of horse racing. And, you know, some people stick with it and some don't.
100%.
Some love it and some don't. But you gotta love it if you stay around here.
Absolutely.
Because it's 7 days a week and it's hard work. It's hard work. And it's not a lot of money. Not unless you get lucky. And that happens every day in this horse business. A guy will get lucky. It happens every day. You see a lot of these young guys right here training horses nowadays. I was one of Chad Brown's first assistant trainer. I never thought Chad Brown would be what he is. And love Chad Brown to death. Love the guy. Guy's a good man. Love him. And never thought he would be what he was. Because if I did, I'd have been still there with him. Because that guy's doing something special in the game. And that's what I like to. I spend most of my life around the Dutrows, which there's a guy there that's called Richard Dutrow Sr., the father, should be right across the street there in the Hall of Fame. It's a shame that he's not there, because he was a great trainer. He should be there. You know, people should reach out and make that happen, because that guy was a great trainer. And it ain't happened. And you know, his sons are all good horsemen, great horsemen, all of them, every last one of them, right down to the baby boy. So.
Podcast. The real players inside the Backstretch.
I'm happy to be a part of it.
Oh man,
made my day.
Oh man, yeah, it is, buddy.
Okay, guy, it's special. It's special. People don't realize it. It's special. Here's a horse that won in Pimlico on Preakness Day for Jimmy Ryerson. That's a guy not posing for the camera, just walking with his horse. And that's me. Not paying the cameras no attention. Just me and that horse. It ain't about the camera. It's about the moment.
It's the moment.
Yeah, it's about the moment. That's a special moment.
And that's what we catching, man. We catching these special moments. Conversations like this.
That's a special moment.
Conversations like this is special, you know?
Well, yeah, no doubt.
And that's the horseman, and you know.
That's Phillip Scott's racing stable as a trainer. It's there. It's in the record books. It's there, brother. Can't take that away from me. It's there. At Belmont Park.
That's stamped, man.
That's there. In black and white. It's there.
That's greatness, man. That's great. That's greatness right there, man. You know, that's greatness.
You can't take it away from me, brother.
Nah, man. And you know, that's love right there.
And there's another. There's a winner at Belmont Park, Sir Maurice, owned by a set of Jamaican brothers that gave me a chance to train a horse for him.
Wow.
And look what happened. I put him in the winner's circle.
Wow, Sir Maurice.
At Belmont Park. Named after the guy's son. His son's Maurice. Sir Maurice. There it is right there, brother.
That's legend right there.
Yeah, man. There it is right there.
That's fire.
Black trainer, black jockey, 𝐁𝐀𝐋.
Hey,
it's there.
Yeah, man.
It's all history. It's all blacks. It's all brothers. Forget about the color, because it ain't about the color. We're all brothers, banding together. There it is. It's right there in black and white. You can't take that away from us. That's history. Big brother, it's a history.
History. There it is.